Hey there, welcome back to another update video. A little bit of a vlog. Not really much of a vlog, just kind of, but I kind of just wanted to give you guys a little update of what's coming up for the channel and show you guys some of the DVDs and Blu-rays that I picked up fairly recently. A good handful of these I didn't really pay for. These are ones that were kind of family purchases, but I wanted to include them in here because most of these DVDs and Blu-rays end up in my room anyway, because that's where most of the stuff is. So, so I thought I'd include them in here. Other ones I found I bought myself, but didn't really spend too much. I'm trying to cut back. I'm definitely going to be really tight for the next couple months, so probably won't be buying much. So you won't be seeing very many update videos. Maybe an unboxing video, some stuff when I get some Blu-rays that were ordered by a good friend of mine and a good subscriber on here named DMC, who sent me this. And he's also sending me some other stuff, which is just I really can't thank him enough for his generosity. I mean, he's been really generous, and I gotta say I just gotta say thanks to him and anyone else who sent me things. I mean, thanks to a good friend of mine, the Mr. Anonymous guy. He sent me a whole case of Ecto Cooler, which is supposed to be coming today. So, because of him, I'm going to be able to do an OCP Tries video about Ecto Cooler pretty soon. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I've definitely been pretty blessed in that regard, and I gotta say thank you so much to everyone who's sent me things in the past, or will be sending me things in the present, and also just for people, just thanking people for just subscribing to my channel and just watching my videos and leaving kind words in the comments section and things like that. I mean, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Anyway, what's up next for the channel? I got a bunch of backlog podcasts of uncovering unsolved mysteries I need to post. So those will be posted. I have upcoming reviews. Review for a movie called Deadheads that'll be posted fairly soon for a good friend of mine named Adam Watson, who sent me a decent amount of stuff in the past. He sent me Deadheads. And so there's going to be a little bit of requests. That's pretty much the next reviews are going to be stuff that he sent me or stuff that he asked me to review a while back that I admittedly I didn't get around to doing until now. But that's my main thing right now for my channel right now is I'm going to be catching up big time on stuff people sent me or stuff people requested a long time ago. It's one of those things that I just feel like I should definitely do that. I've been putting it off too long, and I apologize to those people who, have sent me things, and I haven't really got around to doing a video about them yet. I'm gonna make sure that that will not be the case, because I'm gonna catch up with everything that I possibly can. So it's gonna be a lot of just random reviews. So, and interspersed between those, I might do a few more horror films of the 80s, as well as, some of the newer movies. Like, I am curious about Neon Demon, I'm Captain America Civil War, Suicide Squad, Bloodfather. So you might see reviews and stuff like that. I saw Sausage Party, so I'll do a review of that sometime. But, yeah, just a lot of randomness for the upcoming, near future. And if I see anything that it warrants a mini rant or a trending top or not really trending topics, I don't really do that very much because I don't know. I'm not really into what's trending. But if I got another video, if I have another story that I might want to talk about for the BS zone, I'll do that. And in fact, I actually have one that is pretty distressing about how the victims of the Aurora shooting, when The Dark Knight Rises was shown in the theater in Aurora, Colorado, and there was some crazy shooter who came and shot a bunch of people. Well, apparently the stupid theater is suing the victims for $700,000. So yeah, I'll save that for later for the actual video. But what? But anyway, so yeah, when I have some stories like that, I'll definitely do a video about them. But anyway, let's get started, shall we? First off, here's another. I'll start out with these. I got these for less than 20 bucks. First 6 seasons of Married with Children. I'm a big fan of this show. I didn't grow up with the show. It's a show that I pretty much my stepmom liked it, and I remember getting the first season, this particular set, really cheap when I was in Oklahoma City, and I watched it for the first time, and I really liked it. And so I've always really I wanted to get the show on DVD, and these are really cheap. The most I paid for one of these is $5. And actually, no, I didn't really pay $5 for it because it was one of the ones I probably got. No, yeah, I probably yeah, that's probably one that I paid for because buybacks, this is where I got these, has this like buy three get one free type deal, and the one you get free is usually the cheapest one. So, but yeah, the most I paid for one of these seasons is $5. And this set has the Married with Children reunion special on it as well, and that's one of the main, just one of the few features on here. So this has all 13 episodes of the first season. I know some of the later seasons are cut or whatever. I can't really tell because I'm not an expert on Married with Children. So, but I do really enjoy the show. I think it's got a great cast. It's a show that really holds up really well today because we live in a PC world. We live in a politically correct world with politically correct television and politically correct YouTube and politically correct media. And Married with Children is a breath of fresh air with its just anti-PC values. It's like, oh, fuck the fat chicks. We're gonna make fun of the fat chicks. Oh, you're offended? We don't care. And I enjoy that. It's fun. So I have the first season, the complete first season. We have season two, second season. This one has Easter eggs on it and interviews of the cast. That is stuff that's not on the recent releases by Mill Creek. Mill Creek, I almost want to do a mini rant on them someday because they are the cheapest DVD Blu-ray distribution company I think out there today. I really do. They pride themselves on getting rights for certain movies and then releasing them in the cheapest way imaginable. And Married with Children, the set that they put together, yes, it's better in terms of the edits than some of the other sets by Sony, but at the same time doesn't have any of the features that some of these sets do. The picture quality, if you ask me, is worse. And so, from what I've read and what I've seen, it is. So that's why I just decided to go with these sets. Plus, I like having an actual set. I like having an actual season. Just a second season. Oh, what if I just want to watch the second season? Instead of like a whole box set with just a bunch of different episodes. Yes, separated by seasons, but put together in this really flimsy box. I mean, that's... Mill Creek is notorious for that. They did re-releases of the show Sledgehammer, which I have on DVD, the Anchor Bay releases, and that's the best way to get it if you like the show, by the way, because it has tons of features. Once they released Sledgehammer, they released both seasons at once, no features. They did the same thing for Greatest American Hero. So Mill Creek is notorious for that kind of stuff. So this one is the third season. I guess includes the Lost episode, and includes more Easter eggs and interviews with the cast and crew. Then we have the fourth season, which I heard is when the edits start from fans and so on. And I've also kind of heard that this is like the last truly great season anyway, because then it starts to go downhill from here. Apparently, the show lasted 11 seasons, so I still have a lot more seasons to get, but this is season 4. And then I got to season 5. And they didn't really have any more features on any of these later ones. They just had the episodes. And this is season 6. So that's first 6 seasons of Married with Children. And it was a good deal. And, you know, I think I'm good. I think until I get through seasons 1 through 6, I'm not going to get in any rush to buy the rest. But I do want to get a complete collection regardless. Just so I can have all seasons of the show. The next stuff I'm going to show you guys I got are some Blu-rays, and these are pretty much the only Blu-rays. The rest of the stuff that I have in a stack are DVDs. Here we have a gift from DMC. Conan the Barbarian Blu-ray. Cover art, kind of lazy. I might print my own cover art and have it so it has the movie poster, the actual really good artwork. But I wanted this Blu-ray because, for one, I love Conan the Barbarian, and I definitely could use an upgrade from my DVD. And this has some features that are not on the DVD. It has Art of Steel, Sword Makers and Masters. Explore the artistry that goes into the making of Conan's steel sword and the expertise required to wield it. Conan from the Vault. Never before seen archival interviews with Arnold Schwarzenegger, James Earl Jones, Sandal Bergman, and director John Milius. So that one is definitely one I want, and it's remastered in HD, and it has all the other features that were on the other DVD, the collector's edition. So yeah, if you're a fan of Conan the Barbarian, the only good one, by the way, the only one that matters, Conan the Barbarian from 1981 with Arnold Schwarzenegger, is definitely a good DVD to get. And I wouldn't mind getting Conan the Destroyer too, just for the collection. Even though I'm not really the biggest fan of the movie, if I have Conan the Barbarian on Blu-ray, I definitely want to get Conan the Destroyer on Blu-ray. Because even though I'm not the biggest fan, I don't hate the movie. I think it's like a time waster. Then I got this, The Fly. David Cronenberg's The Fly on Blu-ray. I got this off a Facebook group, and this little card thing is you can take it out, kind of like a postcard or something, and then you could just have the original cover art. But I actually don't mind this cover art. Actually, I think it's better than the other cover art. I love this movie, and so I wanted to upgrade my DVD. And this Blu-ray, even though on the back it doesn't list all the features that are on the DVD, trust me, this has all of the features that are on the 2-disc DVD. So it has all of the special features on the 2-disc DVD of The Fly, plus it's in high definition and it's on Blu-ray. So, and this is fairly affordable nowadays, so I got it for like $7 or something. So this is definitely pretty easy to find, and if you're a fan of the movie, definitely pick this up. It's a good upgrade over your DVD. And I think it was this film's that was like the 30th anniversary recently, and I saw this in the theater this year with Chris Walas in attendance. And I've been considering doing another video about The Fly. I just haven't got around to doing it. But maybe in October, I'll revisit The Fly and the sequel, and I definitely would like to get the sequel on Blu-ray as well. But yeah, really glad to have that. This I didn't buy this. This is something we bought for the family. This is it was a nice thing. This is from the batch of stuff that my parents got from a yard sale that was right across the street from us. And the proceeds from the yard sale went to a fund to help the people running the yard sale get money for treatment for their dog who has a form of cancer. So this was for a good cause, and that is the Blu-ray of Ted. Now, I don't mind Family Guy, so I don't know. Maybe I might like it more than some of my friends, but yeah, but it was for a good cause, so there's that. Now, this was a recent pickup, $4. Yeah, at the pawn shop for The Revenant. Now, and this is in pretty much brand new condition. I've heard a lot of good things about this from the director of Birdman, and yeah, so got myself The Revenant on Blu-ray for $4. This pawn shop is crazy. Blu-rays at $4 and the DVDs are $1.49. Now we get to DVDs, and the ones I'm starting out with here are ones I got from the same pawn shop, $1.49 each. Got Boiling Point, Wesley Snipes and Dennis Hopper, upgrade my VHS. I got Lady Hawk, which I'm really psyched to get on DVD. I kind of grew up with this movie, watched it on VHS. I'm looking forward to revisiting this probably pretty soon, because it won't be long now when I'm going to start going into a little bit of a mini fantasy film marathon, as well as just random stuff that subscribers and friends of mine have sent me in the past, like Jonathan Lindsay, for instance. Uh, So then I got Riki-Oh, the story of Ricky, which was awesome. I'm really glad to have this. I've been wanting to see this for a long time. I've been wanting to find this DVD for a long time, and I got it. And for a really affordable price. And honestly, I didn't pay for any of these either because my stepdad got them for me. So it's a great deal too. So, and then I also got Troll 2, the double feature. Mainly got it for Troll 2 because it is a guilty pleasure of mine. Oh my god! They're eating her! And then they're gonna eat me! Oh my god! And I have the Making of Troll 2 DVD as well, so it's pretty cool. I'm definitely glad to get the film on DVD. I don't need it on Blu-ray. Fine with having it on DVD. This one is another good find. This can be kind of hard to find. The Blu-ray is especially hard to find, but the DVD, yeah, I don't really see this very often anywhere. So got this for about $1.49. But like I said, I didn't really pay for it. My stepdad did. Thank you. Uh, Hard Times with Charles Bronson. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I'm definitely looking forward to watching this someday. This one I paid myself $2 at another pawn shop. That was the first time I went there. I haven't really been to this one. And it's the 2 disc of The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, the 20th anniversary edition. So it has 2 discs, got a bunch of features, 3-part documentary on it. So yeah, got that for the collection. It was a good deal. This is completely unopened when I got it. It's called Hellbound Book of the Dead. It's probably a shitty movie, but mainly I got it, and part of me is thinking I already have this. If I do, then I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyway, Joe Bob Briggs, I guess, said it delivers the suspense. And some guy says Jeff Dylan Graham was one of the best actors working today. But I saw the trailer. I honestly think this is wasted $2 already. So I saw the trailer. It looked like shit. But, you know, this is what happens when you blind buy, folks. You blind buy and you buy shit like Hellbound Book of the Dead. But this, though, was definitely worth $2. The Rise and Fall of ECW. I've heard a lot of really cool things about this DVD set from my good friend Matt, Rambo Rat for Life, especially. He highly recommended this set. So I'm really glad to get this for a really good price. The rest of these, yeah, the rest of these are gonna be ones that, well, there's a few that I also bought at the same time when I got the Married with Children stuff. But it's another one from the pawn shop, $1.49 each. Ender's Game. I saw this in the theater. I didn't mind it. I didn't read the book. Not a fan of the book. I mean, because I've never read the book, so I can't be a fan of the book. So I thought this was a pretty decent movie. I thought anyway. So I'm actually glad to get it so I can watch it again, see if it holds up. I got both Half Past Dead movies. Got Half Past Dead for the Steven Seagal collection. And then I got Half Past Dead 2 because it's got Goldberg. Yeah, it's probably shit, but it's got Goldberg in it. And I'm a big fan of Goldberg. So it's probably a shitty movie, but hey, it's got Goldberg. Worth one watch, at least to me, for Goldberg. I got this movie called They Crawl because I saw a trailer for it. It looked kind of crazy, and honestly, like maybe like one of those so bad it's good movies. It's probably really shitty. But like I said, I didn't pay anything for it, so it's not like I broke the bank. This one though I did. I paid $2.50, probably way too much. This is a film called Horrific, and this is a full moon film. And mainly I got it because some of these full moon DVDs are hard to find, but also I thought this might be a potentially so bad it's good movie for me, like Night Train to Terror, because it's the same sort of thing, where it's a horror anthology that takes full movies and like edits parts out of them to try to make a movie out of it. And I think I do remember seeing a trailer for this and laughing my ass off about it. So we'll see. It's probably awful. It's probably 100% shit. It's probably really, really, really bad. And but you know, hey. For the collection, I guess. And the cover art is just hilarious. It's really bad cover art. And for some reason that looks familiar. Did I buy that already? Like when I was in Michigan or something? It does look somewhat familiar. Like I remember looking at the cover art and be like, man, that's shitty cover art. uh then I got Mud. Heard a lot of good things about this. Big fan of Matthew McConaughey, so yep, got that for the collection. I got this movie called Upside Down. Just looked interesting. Got this for the collection. And these last few here are the last ones that I paid anything for. The rest of them were stuff that the rest of the ones after these are ones that my parents got for at their yard sale. But I got this one for $1. Don't be a menace. And South Central to South Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Collector series, unrated cut. This looked like a lot of fun. I like those. I like the Wayans brothers, so yeah, I'm glad to get this. Movie called Ghost Lake. It's probably shitty. One of the best horror films I've seen this year. Yeah. Whatever. It was really cheap. Black Cadillac, because it's directed by John Murawski, and it's got some pretty good reviews. Heard some good things about this, so got that for $1. I thought it was a good deal. The Garden, kind of interesting. Post-apocalyptic kind of movie. Lance Henriksen and Sean Young, and it's directed by Don Michael Paul. Then I got this movie, which I think is one of the first films directed by Ty West, called The Roost. I didn't know anything about it. I've heard it's really awful, but it has some decent reviews here. Fangoria says it's an unheralded horror gem. Then you have these other good reviews on the back. I like the concept of it, but it's Ty West, so there's a chance, high probability, it'll probably suck. This is the same guy who directed one of the worst segments, actually probably in my opinion, the worst horror anthology segment ever from VHS, the one with the fucking annoying couple, newlywed couple, and the twist is that the wife is a lesbian. The scariest thing about it is they put his toothbrush in the toilet or some shit. Fuck that movie. So here, the rest of these are all stuff that we got at the yard sale. Training Day, believe it or not, I've actually never seen this movie. I've heard about it, but I've never seen it. The Matrix, mainly because of the DVD set that I do have, is the box set where the Wachowskis fucked with the color and made The Matrix, the first film, have this green tint to it. Well, the original DVD doesn't have that. So keep that in mind, folks. If you got rid of this and you want to see The Matrix the way you saw it in the theater, you're not going to be able to do that unless you have this. So keep that in mind. Got the Patriot because I wanted to give it another shot. My Best Friend's Girl, probably awful. Something my mom thought might be funny, so she got it. Knocked Up, the 2-disc collector's edition. I've actually never seen this, so I know it's critically acclaimed. We'll see. Two Blue Collar Comedy Tour rides again. I have fun with these movies for the redneck comedy guys. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I think I've seen this once. I thought it was all right. So yeah, a lot of these were comedies. Majority of these were comedies. There's Something About Mary, which is another one, believe it or not, I have not seen all the way through. Blue Collar Comedy Tour, the movie. Yes Man. Heard it's not that great, but I've never seen it. I am a big fan of Jim Carrey. 50 First Dates, which is actually, I thought, a really good Adam Sandler movie. This one is the one that I grabbed first. Showgirls. I want to see how truly bad this movie is. And after seeing Alison Pregler, she was known as Obscurus Lupa. She has her own. She's back on YouTube, and she did a review of this, and I loved it. And it's her channel is called Movie Nights, I believe, and her review of this is great. And I was like, man, I want to watch this someday. I've heard so many things about this, like it's a guilty pleasure for people. It's the demise of Paul Verhoeven, and it is the NC-17 cut, folks. So Basketball, which I haven't seen all the way through, but I've seen the hilarious Robert Stack cameo. Shallow Hal, I remember this being awful, but you know, hey, like I said, this is stuff that I didn't pick out myself. The only ones I picked out myself were stuff like 50 First Dates, Yes Man, Basketball. I didn't mind. I wouldn't. I picked that out, and yeah, the other ones I was just picking up, The Patriot and stuff like that. But some of the other ones, The Matrix. That's another one that I picked out for myself. Some of the other ones I was just picking out because I thought maybe my mom might want them. So Year One, regrettably one of the last films Harold Ramis directed. Bad News Bears, the original. That one that's another one I handpicked. And then Dodgeball, the unrated cut. I picked this one out because I have the other version, the original theatrical one, but this has like a few more features than that one does or something. And I do like Dodgeball, I do admit. I do have fun with that movie. So, yeah. That's it, except for I can throw in one more bonus thing here. These, which I got for $5 from a Facebook group, these are DVD-Rs of Fangoria scans. Fangoria issues 1 through 82, Fangoria issues 83 through 145, Fangoria issues 146 through 223, 309, 337, plus specials, 224 to 308. So I mainly got these because you were selling them for $5, and the Fangoria scans that I did have on my hard drive were taking up a lot of space, and they were all in JPEG format. None of them were in PDF, and these are all in CBR format, which means that I can download a program called, that can read CBR format stuff like Comic Book Reader, and I can actually read the magazines like an actual magazine on my computer instead of going in on having to look at them through the Windows Photo Viewer, which is, I can definitely look at them, I can read them, it's just a pain in the ass. So I was glad to get these. Yes, ideally I'd like to get a lot more of the actual issues, but these will have to do for right now. But anyway, yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. And as always, I will see you guys later. See ya.